Football fans, welcome back to another detailed matchday preview where we take a calm and realistic look at today's fixtures. These matches bring together teams with different ambitions, different pressures, and very different approaches to the game. Some are expected to dominate and control from start to finish, while others step into challenging fixtures where discipline and timing become the difference. Today's lineup includes league battles full of intensity, tactical matchups shaped by fine margins, and international contests where patience often decides everything. Let's break each game down carefully and look at how these matches are likely to unfold across 90 minutes. AC Milan vs Verona. Correct score prediction 2-0. Match outcome AC Milan win. This fixture sets up as a controlled contest where AC Milan are expected to take responsibility from the opening whistle. Playing at home, they are likely to focus on dominating possession and dictating the tempo, ensuring the match is played largely in the opposition's half. From the early stages, AC Milan are expected to apply steady pressure rather than forcing quick breakthroughs. Their approach is likely to be patient, moving the ball intelligently and waiting for openings to appear naturally. Defensive balance remains a priority, preventing unnecessary exposure. Verona are expected to adopt a cautious approach, prioritizing organization and compactness. Staying disciplined and limiting space will be central to their plan, especially in the opening phases. As the match progresses, sustained pressure is expected to create the breakthrough. Once AC Milan take the lead, control becomes more pronounced. A second goal is likely to follow as the opposition struggles to cope with constant pressure. From there, game management and defensive discipline should allow AC Milan to secure a comfortable victory with a clean sheet. Atalanta vs Inter. Correct score prediction 1-2. Match outcome Inter win. This matchup promises a competitive and high-intensity contest. Both teams are known for aggressive approaches, making this a game where momentum is likely to shift multiple times. Atalanta are expected to push forward with confidence, particularly in attacking phases, aiming to test the opposition early. Their willingness to commit numbers forward could create moments of danger, especially during transitions. Inter, however, are expected to approach the match with greater control and composure. Their ability to stay organized while remaining dangerous going forward gives them an edge in critical moments. Goals are expected at both ends, reflecting the open nature of the contest. Atalanta are likely to find opportunities, but Inter's efficiency in key phases is expected to make the difference. Managing the final stages with discipline should allow Inter to protect a narrow advantage and secure the win. Bologna vs Sassuolo. Correct score prediction 2-1. Match outcome Bologna win or draw. This fixture sets up as a balanced contest where both teams are capable of creating chances. Bologna are expected to use home advantage to apply pressure and control phases of the game, particularly through structured build-up play. Sassuolo are likely to remain competitive, responding well during transitions and showing intent going forward when space allows. This suggests a match where both teams have spells of control. Bologna's ability to stay composed and organized in key moments gives them an advantage. Goals are expected from both sides, but Bologna are more likely to manage the decisive moments better. Their structure and game management position them well to avoid defeat and potentially claim all 3 points. Ivory Coast vs Cameroon. First half. Halftime correct score prediction 0-0. Halftime outcome draw X. This international fixture is expected to begin cautiously, with both teams fully aware of the stakes. Early mistakes could prove costly, making discipline and patience essential in the opening half. Both sides are likely to focus on defensive organization, keeping their shape and limiting space in midfield. Possession may be shared, but clear chances are expected to be rare. Midfield battles are likely to dominate the first half, with physical duels and tactical positioning slowing the tempo. Neither side is expected to take unnecessary risks before the break. As halftime approaches, control remains the priority. A level scoreline at the interval reflects the balance and caution expected in the opening 45 minutes. Sunderland vs Leeds. Correct score prediction 2-1. Over 1.5 goals. This fixture promises energy, intensity, and attacking intent from both sides. Sunderland are expected to push forward with confidence, particularly when playing in front of their supporters. Leeds are likely to respond with their own attacking approach, making this a game where chances are created at both ends. The tempo is expected to be high, with quick transitions and pressing shaping the flow. Goals are expected as both teams commit numbers forward. Sunderland's ability to capitalize on key moments gives them the edge in this contest. While Leeds remain dangerous and capable of responding, Sunderland are expected to find the decisive goal. With attacking intent maintained throughout the match, the over 1.5 goals outcome aligns well with the open nature of this fixture. Extended recap. Here is a complete summary of today's predictions. AC Milan vs Verona. Correct score 2-0. Outcome AC Milan win. Atalanta vs Inter. Correct score 1-2. Outcome Inter win. Bologna vs Sassuolo. Correct score 2-1. Outcome Bologna win or draw. Ivory Coast vs Cameroon. First half. Correct score 0-0. Outcome draw X. Sunderland vs Leeds. Correct score 2-1. Over 1.5 goals. That brings us to the end of today's matchday preview, a lineup of fixtures that perfectly represents the many faces of football. Some of these matches are built on dominance and expectation, where one side is trusted to control the game from the opening whistle. Others are shaped by balance and resistance, where momentum shifts and patience becomes just as important as attacking intent. Together, they remind us why football remains such a powerful and unpredictable sport. Every game we've discussed today carries its own story. Some will unfold slowly, with long periods of control and limited chances. Others will open up, with goals changing the tempo and forcing teams to adapt in real time. What connects them all is the importance of decision-making, discipline, and belief. Often, the difference between victory and frustration comes down to how teams manage key moments rather than how much possession they hold. It's also important to remember that football is never played in isolation. Behind every match are supporters who live every minute emotionally, whether in the stadium, at home, or following updates wherever they are. That connection between the pitch and the fans is what gives these games meaning beyond the scoreline. Every cheer, every moment of tension, and every late goal adds another layer to the story. The predictions shared in this preview are built on understanding how matches typically develop, not on chasing dramatic outcomes. Football is rarely decided by constant attacking or endless chances. More often, it is shaped by control, structure, and the ability to stay composed when the pressure rises. Some teams succeed by dominating possession, others by staying compact and striking at the right time. Both approaches can lead to success when executed well. As the matches kick off, each one will follow its own rhythm. Some will settle early, allowing one team to impose control. Others will remain tight and unpredictable until the final moments. That uncertainty is not a flaw of football, but its greatest strength. It keeps us watching, debating, and returning matchday after matchday, knowing that anything can happen once the ball starts moving. Whether these games deliver goals, drama, or tense tactical battles, each minute contributes to the bigger picture of the season. Points gained, momentum built, confidence tested, and lessons learned all shape what comes next. Today's results will influence future performances in ways that are not always immediately visible. Thank you for taking the time to follow this matchday preview from start to finish. Your attention, interest, and passion for the game are what make these breakdowns worthwhile. Football is best enjoyed when shared, discussed, and understood beyond the surface level, and being part of that journey with you adds real value to every preview. As you watch the matches unfold, take a moment to appreciate the details, the small adjustments, and the moments of discipline that often decide the outcome. Enjoy the atmosphere, the tension, and the emotion that only football can provide. Support your teams with pride, respect the game in all its forms, and stay connected as the season continues to unfold. Until the next kickoff, keep the love for football alive, stay patient with the game, and enjoy every moment it brings.